With Cyberpunk 2077 being only 2 weeks away, we're getting more and more information about the game. One topic I want to talk about is Cyberpunk 2077's romances. Now, if you played the Witcher games, then you know that CD Projekt Red is really good at nailing romances in video games. So I think it's safe to say that romances in Cyberpunk will be good, to say at least. But unlike the Witcher games, romances will have a much bigger role to play in Cyberpunk, as CD Projekt Red's senior quest designer Patrick Mills explained that there will be big, complicated relationships that continue over the course of the game. There will be pointless hookups too, like one-night stands, but the point is to make the game feel as immersive and lifelike as possible. Throughout the trailers that have been released, we've seen Jackie come off as being a best friend, a backstabber, and even just an acquaintance, which I think foreshadows just how many different directions this game can go based on your choices. And I don't just mean your actions, like if you decide whether or not to go guns blazing or stealthy, but even based off your intimate relationships as well. This video alone could go on forever trying to predict certain outcomes based on your choices, but one example I'm going to predict would be V going down the corporate path and possibly having a relationship with Meredith, and this leading to a falling out with Jackie. Again, this is a quick theory off the top of my head, but Jackie could betray you for obviously joining the Corpos when you're supposed to be trying to take them down. There could be countless reasons as to why he would betray you, but that's just one off the top of my head. With that being said, having a relationship with Meredith would probably give you a massive advantage and opportunity than going against her. I want to point out that some of your romance choices will be dependent upon the life path that you choose. I think it's fairly safe to assume that by choosing to be a corporate agent, you will probably land a relationship with Meredith over being a street kid. Aside from the possibility of Meredith, the main romance people are talking about is Judy Alvarez, which I think would be the game's most obvious romance choice. She's probably going to be with you every step of the way, helping you when you get your butt kicked, and so all the time you guys spend together will open the door for you to have something. There's a lot of speculation that she's only going to be into the female V, but I doubt it. There are going to be a bunch of straight, gay, bi love interests, but I don't think she'll be one that's strictly into the female choice because of her presence so far in regard to everyone else. Other characters seem to have much more important roles, while Judy seems to just be on the sideline. So a romance with her doesn't seem like it would affect the game's outcome much, but that's my own theory and only time will tell. By the way, I want to let you know that I have asked for Friday, December 11th off of work, so I will be streaming myself play all day and throughout the weekend. So if you're interested, I suggest subscribing and hitting the little bell so you can get notified. Anyway, aside from Judy and Meredith, I want to say that I think Jackie may be a possibility, but if you look online, there's just so many theories, so it's anyone's guess at this point. As for the gameplay, I'm sure we're going to see companions that help us physically by following us or giving us boosts and items, but what I'm hoping to see will be more intensity, such as seduction, betrayal, and usury. Most games make the player literally become a player who is essentially unfazed by the choices of NPCs. For example, if your romance character turns out to be an enemy, you just have to kill them and your character moves on. What I'm hoping for is with breakups or other fallouts, we'll see more reactions or the choice of reactions out of V. Like, how cool would it be if a relationship is tanking, we have the choice to try and revive it or let it die, which is followed by consequential emotions from both sides. V being able to break down or turn cold and continuously mention or remember it would be amazing, and I hope it's something we'll get to see. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I'm super excited for this game to come out, and I can't wait to see all the different choices we'll be able to make. What are some of the starting choices you guys plan on making once you get it? Will you play as a male or female V? What life path will you choose? Let me know down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
But not everything in Night City is a matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look. You're right.